Okay, good morning, world-class speaking coaches. I promised you that I would record how I shared those slides the way that I did. And what I will do is I will let you know how I've set it up. I actually go ahead and set my Zoom up. I open my slides to where they are already in slideshow mode. And then I go back and I find my Zoom. And then I make the decision that, hey, I'm going to share my slides, but I want to figure out the layout. And if you see, this is the screens, and I'm always going to pick potentially the screen that I'm on, and if I do that, this is what happens. Let me just show you what happens. At the moment, it is in the first layout mode. I'm going to share the screen. Boom, I get the slideshow because the way I open up my slides, it takes up the desktop. So that first screen is actually the desktop. So I will stop sharing. That's the first opportunity that you can do. The second opportunity that you can do is let's look at the different layouts that there are. This first one, we've already done. The second one is where you are in front of the actual slide itself. So when I share, you will see what happens. What the participants are seeing is in this little screen right here. This is what the participants will be seeing. I will be in front of the slide itself. So when you start to move the slides and advance them on, I'm now in front of the writing, so that doesn't always work as well as it could do. But it depends on how you build your slides. I don't mind. I might actually think about moving myself to a different place, but I think in this particular one, I'm not sure you can do that. So we will stop sharing. We will do it again. And we'll go back in here. If I am in that mode, I could move myself. Since I know what my slides are doing, I probably would feel more comfortable with them being over here. So when I share this time, you'll see I'm over in the picture instead of in front of it or over where the words are. So when I continue to share and I start advancing my slides, I'm staying out of the writing. So it's learning how you have built your slides and what you want them to look like, okay? So let's go back to another way of sharing. And I'll stop share. We'll do the next item that's on the list, this one. And it's where you can have the black background and your slides are up over to the side. So again, you can move yourself up or down or wherever you want to be. You can make yourself smaller. If you think, oh, I'm taking up too much of the screen, or I want to move myself a little bit differently, and then you can share your slides. And this is what it looks. In this little window here, it looks like this. So always pay attention to this window up here if you are in presenter mode, because it lets you know what the audience is seeing. If I had an audience, they would actually be seeing it exactly this way, with me down in the corner like I am, and then the slides up to the whichever side you want them to be. Because I think you can even potentially change where your slides are. So when I look at this, I think, oh, well, I don't want me here. I want to put me here. Maybe I want my slides up over here. So you can adjust your entire layout how you want it to be if you feel more comfortable with your slides in a different place. So again, now my slides are over here. So it's so much fun to play around with this and find the layout that works best for you. And the last one, I kind of like this one. And the reason I like it is because you still have all of me on that screen, as well as the entire slide deck as well. And you can see how you can advance your slides, and you can be talking to them and pointing them out from where you are, and people get an equal representation of you and the slides. So those are the different ways that you can do the different types of sharing. And I always think, well, maybe I don't like that black background. So at the moment it's a none background, which means that there is nothing behind me, but I could change that and I could make my background like this, and you can see what happens. The actual window then becomes more square instead of, I would say, landscape. When we have no background or wallpaper, it allows the screen to stretch a little bit more. But you can pick whatever wallpaper you want, and you can make your own wallpaper as well. And it's just determining what you think works best for your slides. Are you going to be happy and fun and easygoing? Are you going to be more professional? Are you going to, get a little bit psychedelic? Or, hey, maybe I just want to be out in the country. So have a play. See what you think everything is going to look like once you start doing your slides. And, just have fun. All right? We'll see you at the next World Class Speaking Coach evening class or afternoon class or morning class. See you then. Bye.